following program contains the opinions of its host and guests, not those of this network. The opinions expressed are for non-commercial informational purposes only. Listeners are cautioned not to rely on program content to treat or prevent disease, but are advised to consult with a licensed healthcare professional where they live for diagnosis and treatment of disease.
And now, the superstar of alternative health and purveyor of medical truth, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Hello and welcome to Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Dr. Joel Wallach, your host, a veterinarian and physician. And I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to die at 75.5 like their parents and grandparents. I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to be sick and miserable for the last 15 to 20 years of their life like their parents and grandparents. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Okay, well, before I get started here, I want to encourage everybody to go to usaradiohealth.com. That's me. Go to usaradiohealth.com, and you're going to see a bunch of stuff in there. I'm adding it as we're speaking here right now. Okay? Right now, this is a report out of Louisiana. They had a 10-year grant. And I've been saying that you're going to recognize a lot of this stuff because the University of Louisiana came out with this today. Okay? The world's river deltas, okay, are home to seafood nurseries and more than 300 million people around the world. Okay? They're sinking and shrinking. This is, from NASA spaceships measuring them and all that kind of stuff. Okay? And erosion is sinking the land and the sea rising, okay, and I'm quoting them now from Climate Change, unquote, have killed the Louisiana woods, okay, and forests. Louisiana holds 40% of the USA wetlands, and they're all going away, okay? 2,000 square miles, okay, have been lost since the 1930s. Okay, 80% of the U.S. wetlands have been lost. Mississippi River drains 41% of the wetlands in the United States. 150 million tons. Now, listen to this. 150 million tons of silt and sediment, okay, per year is cut off from going to the ocean. That's just from the United States. That's not even North America. That's just the United States. 150 million tons of silt and sediment, which is the minerals, okay, which was feeding the ocean. You've heard me say it many times, that the dams have cut off the food supply to the oceans. That's why the carbon dioxide is going up, because plants in the ocean, seaweed, algae, kelp, and all that kind of stuff require 17 minerals to be able to convert gaseous carbon dioxide to carbon chains for amino acids, carbon, things like carbohydrates and sugars and so on, and hormones and whatever plants are making, okay? And without these, if any one of those 17 minerals is low or missing, they can't do it. And, I found a couple of PhD theses of marine biologists here, okay, and that's where I'm getting all this information from. Okay, hydroelectric power, 38%, okay, of power is from hydroelectric in the United States, and it's very scary. The Hoover Dam in 1936 was the world's largest electric generating facility. Okay, and Brazil's come online, China's come online. So now we have the Hoover Dam, the Grand Coulee Dam, the Tennessee Valley Authority, TVA, very famous, okay, and the Three Gorges Dam in Hubei, China, okay. 34 U.S. states have major hydroelectric plants in their rivers. Now, right now, the first DC electricity power plant, okay, was the Grand Rapids in Michigan. So I put that in there for sure. It was in Grand Rapids, Michigan in 1880 for the Wolverine Chair Factory. Think how I found that one out, Shar. Okay. And then in 1882, of course, at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Monday, September 4th, 1882, on Pearl Street in New York City, in the bluff overlooking the construction of Brooklyn Bridge, Thomas Edison pulls the switch in the first commercial electric generating plant. And it's all downhill from there. Okay. there are currently now 80,000 river dams in the United States that are being converted to electricity production. Okay, and there are 3,500 new hydroelectric dams being built. Okay, here in the United States right now. Okay, and so we have a problem. Okay, and it's because the dams in of themselves aren't bad, but they didn't make compensation for shutting off the food supply to the ocean. And so I've been saying we need to make these augers to go through the dams, around the dams, under the dams, over the dams, and get that food to the ocean so that the algae, the seaweed, and the kelp can convert the carbon dioxide into useful carbon compounds. Now, you have to appreciate that the carbon dioxide, of course, is going up, not because of fossil fuels. Everybody's pointing to fossil fuels. It's not fossil fuels, okay? Because we had these problems several billion years ago, and we know that from looking at amber, where there was points where the Earth was spiking with carbon dioxide, with all these volcanic eruptions and so forth. The minerals from the volcanic eruption was feeding the algae in the oceans, and so the spikes in carbon dioxide in the atmosphere dropped to almost zero. Okay, once the algae got its minerals from the volcanic eruptions. When the volcanic eruption stopped for, say, 6,000 years, that's when we could see the spike in the carbon dioxide in the amber, okay, from a billion years ago. This is not difficult. So I urge everybody, okay, to pay attention to what we're doing. Let's get going here with the 90 essential nutrients. Let's get the herbal, let's see here, the plant minerals, okay, our fertilizer, and we can feed the ocean. We can feed the Great Barrier Reef and save it with our fertilizer until they decide what they're going to do politically. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552.
If you're the type of person who likes to volunteer and help others, this should interest you. What better way to help people than to help them with improved health? Longevity has been helping people promote optimal health, among others, for decades. Our approach to health is drastically different than medical doctors, who mostly only treat symptoms. As a veterinarian, Dr. Joel Wallach discovered that many common disease states are actually preventable and reversible. Our mission is to help people achieve overall health and wellness, and to help educate others to achieve optimal wellness as well. And here's the best part. While helping people with their health and wellness, you'll also be able to build your very own home-based business. For more information, contact your local longevity associate. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
Hello, Judy DeVilbus here. If I could only afford to get one product out of everything, that product would be the Ultimate Classic. It has the vitamins, the minerals, the bioflavonoids. It even has grapeseed extract. The one product that would give you just about everything under the sun you would need for a perfect nutritional program would be the Ultimate Classic. By the way, people that are on the go, it's very, very hard to take the liquids with them when they go on their trip to get their supplements in every day. Well, you know something? You can use the Ultimate Daily Tablets and the mineral capsules. When I'm going on a trip, if I have enough room, I just take the 2 bottles with me. If not, just use a little baggie and take a couple of daily doses with you. It's very simple. It's very easy. There's no mess, no fuss, no refrigeration. Just take your capsules, take your tablets, and you're finished for the day.
To order these products, call your local longevity distributor today.
with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And again, in 1882, when Thomas Edison pulled that switch on the first commercial electric generating plant, within 10 years' time, everybody in the industrialized world had converted to electricity, okay, and wood stoves and fireplaces and fire pits went away. And we began to get all these terrible diseases nobody had ever seen before, and doctors blamed it on genetics because they'd never seen them, and they didn't know what they were, so they just, well, it's got to be your bad genes. That was sort of the miracle time when people were discovering genes and so forth, so blame it on that. And instead of blaming it on nutritional deficiencies. And, you get diabetes. For 40 years, it's a simple nutritional deficiency disease. We can get rid of it in a couple of weeks, okay? Healthy blood sugar pack. If you're on medication for diabetes, don't cold turkey drop off of that. But, as your blood sugar slowly drops into normal and your A1C goes from 19 down below 5, then you can begin to reduce the amount of your medications based on the numbers. Okay, do it safely. But the medical doctors are taught to manage diseases, kind of like, let's see here, dairy herdsmen, okay, dairy cow owners, dairy farmers, are taught to how to milk the cows. You give them a little grain, they come running in when you ring the bell, and you milk them. You turn them back out to the pasture, you ring the bell again, they come running in, you give them a couple of cups of grain, and you milk them, okay? And so that's what the worst possible thing for human health, second to electricity, was, something called what? Oh, health insurance. Because doctors don't feel guilty. Well, I know. It's one of those things where, insurance pays, so I don't feel guilty about billing this patient for something that's just a simple nutritional deficiency disease. Besides, I got kids in college and tuition is due. You're getting the picture here. Okay, Doug, what pearls of wisdom do you have for us?
Well, I've got a story headlined, Ward Off Cancer with Kale, a superfood with anti-cancer nutrients. They say kale is a cruciferous vegetable, and it's a leafy superfood, contains vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that help prevent cancer. An 09 review compounds in kale get converted into anti-cancer nutrients when ingested. Researchers found that these nutrients help prevent tumor growth in several areas of the body, including breast, prostate, mouth, colon, and kidney. Say cruciferous vegetables like kale and broccoli are rich in sources of compounds like isothiocyanates and indoles. Both of these form when a molecule of water breaks down glucosinolates, which are compounds found in cruciferous veggies. These compounds found in kale have potent anti-cancer properties. Studies show that sulforaphane helps prevent cancer by releasing antioxidants and detoxifying enzymes that protect against carcinogens. The compound also reduces the size and number of various types of cancer cells, including those in the prostate, breasts, colon, skin, bladder, and mouth. And they say they're saying indole, called indole 3 carbinol, or I3C, is also a potent anti-cancer compound, and a 2019 study found that this indole promotes tumor-suppressing protein called PTEN, and this protein's activity usually decreases when you have cancer, but I3C restores it to full power. And they go on to say the best way to cook kale is to steam it, because steaming lets it maintain more of its antioxidants than when you cook it by boiling it or pressure cooking it or vacuum cooking. So you can also eat kale raw and get more of its anti-cancer nutrients. So there you go.
Well, there you go. And, of course, there's a side effect of cruciferous vegetables. It can cause goiter, okay? And so we always tell people if they have goiter, they got to give up cruciferous vegetables. I eat greens every day. I eat things like beans. I eat celery. I eat lettuce, which is not a cruciferous vegetable. Celery is not a cruciferous vegetable, okay, and collard greens, that kind of stuff. But I'm very, very nervous about cruciferous vegetables, although there's some good compounds in there. The amount of nutrition you get from there is variable depending on what soil they're grown on, because they can't make minerals. So you're getting these sort of carbon compounds, which you can get in other things. But the research is useful because that's why we have the herbal rainforest. And that, that's why we have the herbal rainforest, and that's why we have the herbal rainforest. Okay, well, thank you, Doug. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us on the priority line, 831-685-1080, toll free, 888-379-2552. Aromatherapy oils have been prized by ancient cultures for thousands of years. Longevity's ancient legacy, true aromatherapy, is no exception. Essential oils are the fragrant life essence from plants that are gently removed through the process of steam distillation. Longevity's ancient legacy essential oils are of the purest concentrations from the most respected and ethical distillers worldwide. Many of Ancient Legacy's oils come directly from families in the East which have been distilling essential oils for over 100 years. For life's everyday aches and pains, such as sprained ankles, pulled muscles, and other bumps and bruises, try Ancient Legacy Trauma Oil, which contains essential oils traditionally known to help with pain, swelling, and inflammation. To learn more about aromatherapy and essential oils, contact your local Longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about business opportunities.
If you're looking for a quality multivitamin and mineral product, grab yourself Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine, a blend of plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. This all-natural product contains no starch, wheat, or yeast, with no artificial sweeteners or preservatives, and it's glycemic friendly. Each scoop of the NutriCrystals contain equal amounts of all the nutrients. It starts out as a liquid, then is freeze-dried to ensure each scoop has the same nutrients as the last scoop. So if you want to get your hands on a quality nutritional supplement designed to give the body the raw materials it needs to rebuild, Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine is available in 1-pound canisters and also in 30-count on-the-go stick packs. Contact your local Longevity associate and get this great multivitamin and mineral product, and don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Longevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Longevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And remind everybody quickly about Kids Toddy, Kale Toddy, Kids Sprinkles, EFAs, and, of course, Rebound. Get these kids on all this stuff. You can't get what you need from your food. Let's see here. This Delta variant of the COVID-19 virus right now has been identified in 49 of the 50 states. There's countries all over the world shutting back down because this new variant, the Delta variant, is like 5 times more infectious than the original COVID virus and more deadly. And so it's getting crazy even here in the United States. So wash your hands, use our hand sanitizer, use our colloidal silver. Make sure you're wearing your mask. And for goodness sakes, take your 90 essential nutrients so your bone marrow and your immune system can protect you. Don't get too relaxed here because they're expecting a second, third wave all over the place. Okay, Charmaine, you there?
Here.
Okay. Did you realize that Michigan was one of the first places that hydroelectricity came into use?
It doesn't surprise me because probably, and most people know that Grand Rapids, Michigan was the first place they put fluoride in the water to compromise our immunity.
Well, there you go.
So we're first for a lot of evil things.
Yeah, and of course, people never thought about the downstream consequences. When you dam up the rivers, all the food that was going out to the oceans was shut off. And I've been yelling about this for 25 years. And, of course, I called Tesla this morning because, I'd spoken at their annual meeting in New Mexico in 2019. And if Youngevity opens it up where I can travel again, I will probably be on their speakers thing. But we do have, again, you can go to, let's see, when you hang up after we're done this morning, usaradiohealth.com, usaradiohealth.com, and to get the phone numbers and all that kind of stuff. But the prescription for Mother Earth has been a big hit all over the world because I identified the problems, easily solved, but we got to be proactive here. So what do you think's going on here, Charmaine?
Well, I think, if you want to get down to the basics, this is good versus evil. And hopefully good wins. I don't know. The jury's still out, I guess, right?
Yeah. Well, I think eventually we will win, okay? But how many people, just like world wars, how many people died before we won, okay? And so isn't it better to prevent wars than it is to fight and win? It's much better to prevent them.
Yeah, but what you want to do is learn how to protect yourself as much as you can.
Oh, yeah. No, you have to protect yourself. That's absolutely true. And, of course, once we went to electricity and gave up wood stoves, people gave up their source of nutritional minerals, and doctors said, oh, don't waste your money on vitamins and minerals. We've never used those over the years. Just eat well, you get everything you need. And they're, they had no experience and didn't realize that everybody's putting their wood ashes from their stoves and their fireplaces and their fire pits into the gardens. And depending where they lived, they had 5 or 10 or 25 or 50 different minerals in there. And that's what was making Americans strong. Well, thank you, Charmaine, for your insight. And we'll be back with more Truth, Justice, in the Youngevity Way on Dead Doctors Don't Lie after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your Youngevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the Ultimate Tangy Tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewables, and besides that, they're not as good as Tangy Tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy Tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your longevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about longevity home-based business opportunities.
This is the ZBS Radio Network.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity, 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free. 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And again, after the Second World War, the Boy Scouts and the Girl Scouts and boys' clubs and girls' clubs were what should I say, they were really on top of it. They were employed, not financially employed, but their talents and their energy and their devotion to country were employed, engaged, if you will, to save America, can rebuild America. We got to do that again. Post-COVID-19, we need to get our Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts and kids, boys clubs and girls clubs, get them engaged, okay? They're looking for projects, okay? And, of course, we have the projects. We need their energy. We need their brains. And, of course, we can show them how to get a car bonus, how to get tax-free money put into an account for them for their college tuition. Okay, so if you get them started before they're even conceived, okay, or they're maybe 3 months into the pregnancy, you get an entity going for them with a tax ID number, and you put the checks every month into that entity. And, of course, the same way is true with the car bonus. By the time they're 18 years old and graduate high school, they'll have enough money, $50,000, $100,000, whatever it is, in their accounts to be able to pay for their college. So get a hold of that book, Wall Street for Kids, Wallach Street for Kids, Wall Street for Kids, and learn how to do this properly with a business plan. And it's an amazing thing. I'm so excited about Scouts. I was in the Scouts, and let's see here, attained the Eagle ranking and the Order of the Arrow, and had 32 merit badges. By the time I graduated high school at age 18, I already had a college education through Scouting. Okay, let's see here. Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Los Angeles, California. And Rosemary, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Well, Rosemary, you're on the air. How can we help you?
Hi, Dr. Wallach. I called you a few days back, and Charmaine, recommended supplements, but I wasn't told how to take them. I called you with a possible renal artery stenosis, being referred for vascular surgery to place stents in my kidneys, which I do not want. I've been on the medication, Plandate and Inspra, and the side effects are absolutely awful.
Okay.
And
Okay, well, stop there. Stop there. How much do you weigh and how old are you?
I'm 77. I'm 160, 5'3".
Okay. Do you have any other issues? High blood pressure, diabetes?
Yeah, actually, I was hospitalized with blood pressure 240 over 120. And the doctors, 8 days in the hospital, they couldn't bring the blood pressure down. And so now I'm on 6 different medications.
Okay,
and,
okay. Let's see, let me ask you a couple of quick questions here. Do you have gray hair?
Yes.
Okay, do you have any varicose veins or hemorrhoids?
I have spider veins in my legs.
Okay, good. Okay. Do you have any ringing in the ears, any tone, tinnitus, or ringing in the ears, or whooshing sounds?
I have ringing in the ears occasionally.
Okay, comes and goes. Do you have any hiccups or coughing?
No.
Okay. Any skin problems? Any eczema, dermatitis, or psoriasis?
No.
Okay. Do you have any bowel problems? Constipation, diarrhea, irritable bowel syndrome, celiac disease, or appendicitis?
Constipation, but I take cod liver oil and some other.
Okay, hang on. We'll be back, and we'll get your pen ready. We'll give you your recipe again.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And, Doug, let's go right back to Rosemary. Okay, and let's see here. Charmaine, she's 77 years old, weighs 165 pounds. I'd say she's about 40 pounds overweight. She's only 5'3". She has kidney artery blockage. She has very high blood pressure, has gray hair, ringing in the ears that comes and goes, and constipation. What is going on with this lady?
She's got osteoporosis of the skull. And
okay.
Probably.
What's causing her constipation?
Gluten intolerance.
Yes. And what's causing her blood pressure to go so high?
Blocked up arteries from
Yeah, and so her kidneys are releasing a hormone called renin to make the blood pressure go up to try and drive more blood through her kidneys. So what would you give her to deal with all this stuff, and what diet would you put her on?
I would give her a healthy brain and heart pack and a healthy bone and joint pack, because that would cover both issues. Then she needs to add to that Ultimate Daily Classic for circulation. She needs to add vitamin D3 for absorption. And I would add some MSM because she definitely needs it. And for the diet, she can eat the keto bars for 1 or 2 meals a day. And I would take, the Rebound for energy.
Okay. So let me just reiterate.
Take all care of. Oh, and then no wheat, barley, rye, or oats, no fried foods, no burnt animal fat, no oils of any kind.
Okay. Well, let me reiterate. Because you didn't tell her how to take everything. Okay, which is what she wanted. Okay. So she needs to be on that diet: no fried foods, no processed meats, no oils, no gluten, no wheat, barley, rye, or oats, no sugar, no carbonated drinks, even the diet ones. 165 pounds. I would definitely put her on 2 healthy brain and heart packs per month, a full dose of everything twice a day. That's easy to say, a full dose of everything twice a day. Then I want her to have the MSM. She can take 3 of those 3 times a day. That's 2 bottles a month. That'll support and promote maintenance repair, cartilage, ligaments, tendons, connective tissue, discs between her vertebrae, bone, makes bone itself. And what is she going to do for high blood pressure, Charmaine?
Well, for that issue, she needs to take the Ultimate Daily Classic.
Yeah, take 3 of those twice a day. That's 2 bottles a month. That'll support healthy blood pressure and healthy blood flow through the blocked arteries. And then how many eggs should she eat a day?
Well, I would have her eat at least 6 eggs a day.
Yeah, at least 3 twice a day. And they're going to help, with the brain function and all that kind of stuff. And she needs one keto caramel meal. I'd start out with 1 per day. It doesn't have to be the same meal every day. And after a couple of months, she could go to 2 days of the week. She could have 2 meals a day. The other 5 days, stick with 1. Okay. And what would you do for the constipation?
I would try the rainforest at night before she goes to bed and see if that helps.
Yeah, it will. The herbal rainforest, exactly. I give you an A+ there, dear. Herbal rainforest. She can take her body weight. She could take 1 ounce, half hour before bedtime, and all that should take care of everything. And so we want her to, give us a call every couple of weeks and give us an update. Give us a status report anytime she goes to the doctor. And if she has any questions, she can call anytime, but don't wait longer than 2 weeks. But do give us a status report, because this stuff changes in a positive way very dramatically if she does all this stuff correctly. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Utah. And Jay, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Oh, Jay, you're on the air.
Joe Wallach.
Oh, hey.
Joe Wallach. God loves you too, Joe Wallach.
Well, I appreciate that.
Appreciate you.
How can we help you? How can we help you, sir?
Well, before we get started, this whole thing about dams and stuff like that, I have a solar-powered safety scooter that can't crash as easy, and it's completely solar autonomously, solar everything. The 500-watt motor is supplanted continuously with solar-powered, and as the canopy has a solar canopy, and these new solar cells that are out just drives it. She'll drive 1 person and 500 pounds continuously so long as there's sun. And then after that, she'll run on the battery. Okay, I need somebody. You need to keep me alive, Dr. Wallach. And then the whole
How old are you?
I'm 60 years old. I'm 450 pounds.
Okay, so you have a weight challenge. Okay, I won't help you now.
Okay, but so, I took the stuff. I took your stuff and I lost all the blood pressure and stuff. I no longer had a blood pressure problem.
But you still have to keep taking the stuff. You can't quit taking the stuff. You got to take it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do. I take it.
So, Charmaine, what are we going to do to help Jay? How tall are you, Jay?
I'm 5'11".
Okay, 5'11". I'd like to see you weigh anywhere from 180 to 200 pounds. So let's say 200 pounds. Let's say you're 250 pounds overweight. So what would you do for Jay to help him lose some weight, Charmaine?
You got to include a lot of eggs in your diet because that fills you up and you're not hungry. And then eliminate the wheat, barley, rye, or oats, burnt animal fat, fried foods, and oils. And that alone will help you lose weight. So what you want to do is when you're eating food, you're going to eat good food and not waste.
Okay, let's go faster. Okay. How many?
And I would eat the the keto caramel meal for
Bar.
two meals a day of that keto bars. And
okay, let's start out with 1 meal a day, okay?
Okay.
And after a couple of months, go to 2 meals a day for 2 days. The other 5 days, stick on 1 meal a day, because he'll lose a half a pound to 2 pounds a day. He needs to lose 200 pounds, okay, or more, maybe 225, and so half a pound to 2 pounds a day. So he could lose, per month he could lose anywhere from 30 to 60 pounds. Okay, so we're looking at 3-4 months here that he'll get down to where he needs to be. But, start out with 1 keto caramel bar per day, and after 2 months go to 2 days a week, 2 meals a day. Doesn't have to be the same meals all the time. The other 5 days, just stick with 1 meal. And then you want to eat like an Asian. Okay, as Shar said, you want to eat eggs, not fried eggs, not hard-boiled eggs, but soft-boiled eggs. I had 3 this morning for breakfast. I'm going to have 3 tonight for dinner with a steak. Okay? And so you need those eggs. But also, you need the how many of the MSM would you give him?
Oh man, I would give him probably at least 8 a day
9.
or more.
Yeah, 9. Yeah, three times a day. That's 2 bottles a month. I would also give him 3 of the Healthy Brain and Heart packs, full dose for everything at breakfast, lunch, and dinner. All right, and he also needs I'd give him the Ultimate Daily Classic tablets, so he can take 3 of those 3 times a day, be 3 bottles a month. And then, what would you do to get some collagen into him? You got so many choices. What would you do?
Well, we got that collagen powder stuff. I'd take that.
Yeah, well, the collagen peptides. Yeah, the collagen peptides. You could take 3 doses of that a day, or you could take 5 of the glucogel capsules twice a day. That's 2 bottles a month. And in the middle of the day, just take a super dose of the collagen peptides. And call us every couple of weeks and let us know what your weight is, because you're gonna have a great story, Jay. You are going to have a great story, and it's one of those things where there's so many people in America. 40% of Americans are overweight and obese. 40%. That's because they're nutritionally deficient. Being overweight and obese is a nutritional deficiency because you get cravings called pica, and it drives you to just eat and eat and eat and eat way beyond what you need to keep going. And so when you take all your supplements and stay away from the bad stuff so you can absorb them, guess what? You'll lose that weight, and you're going to have a great story. You will save a lot of people's lives and save people an enormous amount of unnecessary misery. So we look forward to hearing from you on a regular basis, Jay, and thank you for all the kind words. Okay, Doug, we got time. Let's go to another caller.
Yeah, let's start one. Let's head to California. And David, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Well, David, you're on the air. How can we help you? Yes, sir.
Well, I weigh 161, 5'7", 64 years old. I just found that I got stomach cancer.
Okay. Well, hang on. We'll be back with you after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Many believe that all life began in the Earth's oceans. We do know that the oceans and seas are still abundant with life and life-sustaining nutrients. Many cultures have long believed in the life-giving properties of plants and sea life harvested from the oceans. Youngevity's Ocean's Gold is a proprietary blend of seaweeds, algae, mosses, kelp, sea cucumbers, and sea minerals, as well as coenzyme Q10, calcium, and iron, all designed to help support healthy thyroid function, regular heartbeat, normal weight, mood stabilization, and hormone levels. Take advantage of life-sustaining nutrients from the Earth's oceans with Youngevity's Ocean's Gold. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local longevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Hey, if you're like me, your life is hectic. You don't know where you're going to be next. Between kids and family and in-laws and work and traffic and everything else that's driving me crazy right now, my life is insane. I bet your life's insane as well. When do we have time to get every single nutrient we need to be healthy? When? Well, I've got a tip for you. Take a product called Pollen Burst. It's so simple, even I can do it. All you have to do is open the package, pour it in water, mix it up, and bam, you're ready to go. It tastes great. It's not one of those medicine tasting things. It tastes great, low in calories, helps curb your appetite, gives you natural energy that doesn't let you crash, gives you your vitamins, minerals, nutrients, everything from the plant world. And I gotta tell you, for a busy person like me or a busy person like you, we need simple, we need good. Pollen Burst is your answer. Tastes great. Try it, and you'll feel better.
Call your local longevity distributor to find out how Pollen Burst can make you feel better. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and longevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Longevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity, 95 Crusade. And Doug, let's go right back to California. And David, a couple of quick questions here because we only have a few moments. Do you have any other issues, any high blood pressure, diabetes?
No.
Okay. Any skin problems?
No.
Okay. Any bowel problems, constipation, diarrhea, appendicitis when you were a kid?
Well, no.
Okay. All right. And so basically what we're going to do here is support your immune system. Char, we got to go quickly here. What would you give David, no fried foods, no processed meats, no oils, no gluten, no wheat, brown rhinos, no sugar, no carbonated drinks, but what would you give him as a supplement program to help his immune system fight the cancer?
I give him 2 healthy brain and heart packs a day, and I would also add to that the Ocean's Gold, extra selenium, Oxybody, cherry berry, and if he can get a hold of a place where he can go to a hyperbaric chamber reasonably priced, I would do that if it was me.
Okay, so let's stop there. I would also throw in the BTT 2.0 tablets, support the immune system, reduce inflammation. Take 3 of those twice a day. That's 2 bottles a month. I would also take the Cell Shield RTQ. Take 3 of those twice a day. That supports the immune system and also is anti-inflammatory. Give us a call every couple of weeks. We're going to walk you through this, and we'll try and get you on earlier next time so we can spend more time with you. But this will get you started. Okay, Doug, we got time to start another one?
Yeah, let's head to Ohio. And Buck, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Okay, Buck, you're on the air. How can we help you, sir?
I called because my wife has a varicose vein situation that she has a lot of pain with. We just recently went on to your plant-derived minerals a couple of weeks ago, and we've been taking vitamins and some minerals continually most of our lives.
Okay, well, obviously there's a problem here because when you have varicose veins, it's caused by deficiency. It's a nutritional deficiency. It's not an aging thing. How old is your wife? What does she weigh?
She's 78. She's 5 foot. She weighs 138 pounds.
Okay, so she's 5 foot, 138 pounds. She may be 20 or 25 pounds overweight here, kind of thing, unless she's a weightlifter or something.
Yeah, she's aware of that. In fact, she's been trying to lose weight for some time.
we'll fix that. Okay. So Charmaine, what would you do for Buck's wife? She's got varicose veins, and does she have any ringing in the ears or balance problems?
Some ringing in the ears.
Okay. And does she have any white, gray, or silver hair?
She has silver hair.
Okay. So what would you do for her quickly, Char, because we only have moments?
I would get her on a healthy brain and heart pack, and I would add to it the Ultimate Daily Classic, MSM, Fucoid-Z, Glucogel, and vitamin D3 for absorption.
Okay. And the only thing I would add to that is...
That should take care of all those problems.
Yes, well, basically, I would add one more thing, and that would be another bottle of selenium, because it's the cofactors in there she's deficient in that causes the gray hair and the varicose veins.
Right.
And so one bottle of the selenium will come with that healthy brain and heart pack, but she needs another one, so she takes 6 a day, either 3 twice a day or 2 or 3 times a day, and her hair color will come back. The spider veins will go away. And that's all happening. Guess what? If you follow the dietary thing that Shar suggested, no fried food, no processed meats, no oils, no gluten, no wheat, butter, rhinos, she will lose that weight slowly, but she'll lose it. And, of course, the MSM is going to help her rebuild her skull. That ringing in the ears, the tinnitus, will go away. That's caused by osteoporosis of the skull. And so everything she has here is due to nutritional deficiencies, not aging, okay? 78 years old. She's just a young spring chicken here, okay? We have a life expectancy of 155 years. So we want her to maximize that, and our goal is to give both of you, Buck, you and your wife, 25 to 50 health and more years. But you got to be proactive and do all these things, and you're going to be amazed at the improvement in energy. What would you give her for energy, Charmaine?
Rebound, of course.
Rebound, of course. Okay. And at her body weight, I weigh 142, and I drink 2 of those a day. Okay, well, thank you so much, everybody. Great stuff today. Thank you, Charmaine. Super job as usual. Thank you, Doug. Superlative job as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. God bless the American flag. God bless our national anthem. And God bless America.
When those aches and pains in your knees, elbows, hands, shoulders, and back crop up, reach for Youngevity's CM Cream. Put CM Cream on a Q-tip and put it in your ear canal for relief from headaches and sinus pressure. A topical temporary relief from minor aches and pains of muscles and joints associated with strains, sprains, and simple backaches. Why take aspirin or non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs that can cause stomach bleeding and liver damage? Just apply CM Cream liberally to the affected areas, and within 20 minutes or so, you'll have relief from those nagging minor aches and pains. You'll feel better for up to 4 to 5 hours. So the next time you have achy joints or muscles, do what I do. Reach for CM Cream for relief. And for systemic relief, reach for CM Plus capsules. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.